Guys, I can't even begin to explain how excited I am about the book that we're going to be reading next. So today I got an email and I received an ARC for Ashley Poston's new book, A Novel Love Story, that is going to be coming out this summer. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, are you sure? Like, oh yeah, so I applied for it on NetGalley and I got it today and I am so excited. So I'm going to be reading it on my Kindle. Ashley Poston wrote The Dead Romantics and The 7 Year Slip. I haven't read The Dead Romantics, but I loved, like everyone else in the world, I loved The 7 Year Slip. But this book I'm so excited for. When I heard the premise, I remember Sarah Crowley and Destiny Sidwell were talking about it on their podcast when they were talking about the books that they were excited to be released this year. And basically, I think she's in a book club and she loves romance books, and she somehow finds herself in the town of her famous romance book, if that makes sense. And she has to find the ending of the love story. So she's put into her own romance book story. Oh, I'm so excited. We are going to start this today. I'm going to update you guys loads. Oh, I actually can't believe it. Starstruck a little bit. Yeah. Also, I just realised, I just got a notification on my YouTube that today is 1 year since I started my channel, and I just think that's the most exciting thing, that today I got my first super exciting arc. So I don't know, I just think that's really exciting. Hey guys, so I wanted to do a little update on A Novel Love Story. This book is good. I'm having such a fun time. I'm about 11% into the book, so very little amount, but so far so good. It's such a fun concept and I'm laughing so much. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it. I knew it sounded like a really fun concept, but she has me laughing. This is so funny. I can't even, how do I describe the scenes? But yeah, I'm only 11% in, barely in it, but the story's just starting, the main plot point. So basically we're following Eileen, our main character, and I think she's a part-time lecturer. She's in her 30s. I don't know what happened yet, but she's going through it and she really needed a break. Every single year, her and her friends, they're in a book club. They go to this cabin to just have a reading retreat. That's my dream. They read, talk about books, drink wine, read a bit more. Hello? So good. Oh, sorry, that sounds so good. But anyway, her best friend has to cancel last minute and Eileen is not happy, but she's like, no, I love you. Her friend's getting engaged or something. So she's like, you go do that. You deserve it. But Eileen's like, guys, I need this break. I'm going anyway. It's in her car. GPS not working, no internet, torrential downpour of rain, cars breaking down. She gets stranded in a small town. She almost runs over this guy. Is this our love interest? Yes, I think so. I feel like he's most certainly our love interest. And yeah, he's not impressed. She almost ran him over. Not a great start. And yeah, they're trying to tell me right now that they hate each other. You guys don't know each other, you can't hate each other, but that's just, But anyway, there's a whole predicament, and basically the only person in the town that can give her a room for the night is him, and his name is Anders, and he has a bookshop, and he has a little loft in the bookshop, so she stays there for the night so that she can get back on the road the next day. But the next morning, she gets in her car's not working. And things are getting a little bit fishy. So she goes into the shop and her and her best friends have this favourite book ever. And things are starting to be very similar. The character in the flower shop is literally an exact replica of one of the characters who works in a flower shop in her favourite book. Something Anders says earlier about the town is the first line of her favourite book. So she's like, oh, this is weird. I feel like I'm living in my book. Am I? Yeah, that's as far as we are. That's as far in as we are right now, but it's good. I'm having a great time. I hope that wasn't too spoilery. It's only the first like 20 pages. So, yeah, so far so good. Really, really enjoying it, and I think I'm gonna get through this pretty fast. So I'll have to try to update you guys as much as I can because I'm flying through it. I'm more immersed in this than I was with the 7-Year Slip so far, so that's really, really exciting because I know that's like so loved. I think this is going to be a really, really good book. So I am currently 30% into a novel love story. I'm loving this book so much. The way that our main character describes her past relationship is just, it was actually like gut-wrenching. She describes the way like you can get lost in a relationship and like lose yourself. And I don't know, she's just like, our main character is like the ultimate people pleaser. I don't know, it really hits. I don't know, Ashley Poston reminds me a lot of Emily Henry in that it's really fun and really sweet, but there's always like a little hint of something like more that like kind of gets to your heart, and I'm really, really loving it so far. It's also so fun. So literally she's after ending up somehow in this romance town, and we don't know like how she has. Only her and Anders know that they're in the fictional town. Like no one else knows that they're living in a romance book. So all the people living in the town don't know that this isn't real, if that makes sense. It's not that it's not real. I am confused, but like that's the point. I'm gonna find out soon. But so far this is so good. I'm seriously obsessed with it. Liking it more than I thought I would, like way more. Like I'm really, really into it. But I don't know, guys, it's hitting a lot more than I thought, honestly. Like, it's really, really good. I'm really pleasantly surprised. So I'm 30% through. I'll probably read a bunch of it today because I'm just loving it. Yeah. So guys, I'm 66% into a novel love story, and I think this is going to be a 5-star. It says there's 2.5 hours left, and I'm definitely going to finish it today, but I'm loving it so much. Hey guys, so yesterday I finished a novel love story and I gave that thing 5 stars. Yeah, it was so good. I was between like a 4.75 and a 5 stars, but the fact that when I was reading it, I literally couldn't put it down. Like yesterday, I would like put it down for a second and I'd be like, nah, we'll keep going. It was so good, and it was like a love letter to romance books and reading, and it was just so heartwarming and it was funny. And yeah, I just love how Ashley Poston talks about books and reading and tells so much that she herself has a passion for reading and books, and just how you feel when you just fall in love with a world with characters. And she deals with a lot more serious and raw topics as well, always in the background of her books. So she's always dealing with grief and kind of dealing with that and coping and moving on, and it's so good. There was a few parts near the end where I was like, no, like so sad. It was just so good. Obviously I don't want to be spoiling anything. It has not come out yet, but I cannot wait to get the physical book. As soon as I get it, I am going through it. I am annotating it. I have so many highlights on my Kindle, which I just can't wait to annotate it so much. Probably reread it. Absolutely adore this book, and I would highly recommend. 5 stars, absolutely. And I keep thinking about it. It's been a day and it keeps coming back into my mind, and that's so rare for books for me. So I am really happy that I read it. And yeah, seriously, if you can, read it because it was so good. And yeah, I'm so glad that I got to read it. 5 stars. Guys, please ignore my hair. No matter what I do to try and tame it today, it's not working. I woke up and it was like half curly or something. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the book that we are currently reading, and that is Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. This is her brand new book, and so far I'm literally only, I'm literally on page 35, and why am I having literally the most fun time ever? Like, I think I'm gonna love this. It's the definition of a fun rom-com, and I'm only gonna say things from the back. So basically, our main female character Sophie is like about to get married, but she found out that her husband cheated on her, so she hires this guy who objects in weddings, kind of like, it's almost like damage control. So then like the blame isn't put on the person who wants the wedding cancelled. So like depending on the circumstances, it's like, oh, like financially or like things like that. But anyway, she hires this guy, his name's Max, to object to her wedding, and then later that night they're like talking about it, and she's asking him like, how did it work? She's so cynical. There's no such thing as love. She hates it. It's not real. She like knew he was gonna cheat on her. Everyone she's met has cheated on her. It's really sad. She's just, yeah, she hates love. We haven't learned anything about his like backstory yet, but we've learned like about his very first time objecting and like why he did it, which is really sweet. But basically it's like 4 months later, and he calls her and he's like, will you come with me to a wedding to object, because they like need a girl to do it. And she's like, no, like I don't want to. Anyway, she is convinced, and that is currently where I'm at. They are going to a wedding tomorrow to object, and it's so much fun. I'm so excited to keep going with it. I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. Her books are always so much fun, but this one I'm like in it so quick. Like 35 pages in and I'm like, yeah, this is what I wanted. It's so good. I just love when these things are so much fun. Like, I just got sent an ARC for The Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. Hello? I was literally just on Amazon looking at the books I want to pre-order. Obviously that was one of them. I'm so excited, literally, like, what do you mean? Oh, if you haven't like used NetGalley and you make content, you so should. It's so exciting getting these ARCs. It's like so rewarding. I love it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is, yeah, so excited. I don't know if I'll read it in this video, but what is going on? Oh, I'm so excited. Hey guys, so I finished Happily Never After today. I actually read it in like 2 settings. It was really easy to get through. I've seen loads of kind of not so positive reviews about it, but honestly for what it was, I think it was so fun. I ate it up. It was just a Lynn Painter book. It was just fun. I know a lot of people are saying like they didn't feel the chemistry and stuff, but it's so short. It was just a fun time. I can't fault it, but it's like, I'm probably not going to think about it again. But yeah, I'll give it a 3 stars, like a 3.5, I think. But yeah, I'm really happy I read it. Like, it was escapism. Like, I loved it. And it was exactly what I wanted. So yeah, I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of this, but I actually loved it. But I love everything that she writes. So this is my first time reading her adult novels, and I loved it. So guys, I know we only read 2 books in this video, but I think it was really successful. Obviously we read a novel love story. I loved it so much. 5 stars, obsessed. And we read Happily Never After by Lynn Painter, and when I say 3.5 stars, that is not bad at all. I loved it. I had a great time. It's just not like life-changing, if that makes sense, because I know some people's 3 stars are like not great, but I don't know, 1 to 5 scale, it's kind of hard to rate. I don't really know how to explain my rating scale. It's more just like on the vibes and like how much fun I had. But yeah, that is everything for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I had the best time filming. We found a 5-star, so that was a success. And yeah, if you did enjoy, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really love and appreciate everyone who watches my videos, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.